On the rundown for today's edition of Golden State Warriors Today, we have a big Quinten Post injury update. The Warriors' second-round draft pick, could he be nearing a return? Also, will the Golden State Warriors give up Brandin Podziemski in a Lauri Markkanen trade? That's some of the chatter out on the NBA streets. First, show some love here. Quinten Post returning soon from injury. We'll give you the fullest details coming up here in a moment, but hit that thumbs up icon and like the video if you want to see the big man play in the Las Vegas Summer League. And let's begin with the latest Golden State Warriors injury news on Quinten Post, who is selected 55th overall by the Warriors out of Boston College. By way of Amsterdam, by the way, which had to have been a fascinating place to grow up for a multitude of reasons that many people are very familiar with. Here is this report from Danny Emmerman that Warriors second rounder Quinten Post will not make a Summer League debut tonight. Post has been a full participant at practice and is ramping up from a minor leg injury. 2 more Summer League games left after tonight for Golden State. I'd expect tonight to be the last Summer League action for Brandin Podziemski as well as Trayce Jackson-Davis. Now, that tweet was coming from the other day. The remaining Warriors Summer League games tonight in a couple of hours against the Cleveland Cavaliers, July 17th. And then against the Oklahoma City Thunder on Friday, July 19th, that tip at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Maybe the Warriors can find a way to get him on the floor before Summer League action is over. And I'm excited to see what he's able to bring. The Warriors traded away the 55th overall pick. They brought in Lindy Waters in that trade from OKC. And then they reacquired that trade to take Quinten Post. He is a knockdown shooter at 7 feet tall. That is a need for this Warriors team. Good touch. He can thrive on the short roll to the rim. He can attack closeouts and get to the rim. He can run some dribble handoffs around the three-point arc, a la what Draymond Green's been able to do. You give the DHO, you run the dribble handoff, then you set that little screen, little pick and pop, shoot the three, roll to the cup. It gives you some offensive versatility there, and he can also alter shots at a high level without fouling. Always important for a 7-footer to be able to do. He is a pretty good athlete. His numbers last year for Boston College in almost 32 minutes per game, 17 points per, 8 rebounds, almost 2 blocks, 51.5% from the field, and 43% from three-point range. This time last year, I was telling everybody, Trayce Jackson-Davis, gonna be a steal for the Golden State Warriors. Here, a year later, July 17, 2024, I think Quinten Post could be a steal for the Golden State Warriors, considering the draft slot in which they got him at, 55th overall. Now, there have been some Summer League injuries for Golden State. Reese Beekman, Pat Spencer, Marquez Bolden, now Quinten Post. So the Warriors have been a little bit light-handed. Hopefully Post is going to be able to get into the post and join the floor and join the Warriors. I had to do the joke. I'm sorry. It's getting a little bit wonky late here on the workday. Dad jokes for real. But hopefully it made somebody laugh out there. Anyway, my outlook here, with Golden State missing some front court depth on their Summer League roster, Post could play big minutes and make an impact that allows him to earn a roster spot this upcoming season in 2024-2025. And speaking of that, I want to know, will Post be on the Warriors roster this year? Why for yes and for no? As always, join the conversation down in the comment section. If you're unfamiliar here with us on Golden State Warriors Today, we always encourage you to join the conversation. Sports talk, radio, television, sitting on the couch. People love debating sports. That's what we're about too. So do that right now in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for year-round coverage of the Warriors. Coming up next, could Brandin Podziemski get traded, and could that be the piece that brings the Warriors Lauri Markkanen? Team USA, couple of ramp-up games in the lead-up to the Olympics. By the way, Steph Curry has looked so good. Steve Kerr is the head coach. Go to chatsports.com/CurryUSA. Get your shirts today. Curry going to be rocking the number 4 for America. We'll put that link down below in the comment section and in the description of this video. Pods to Utah. Could Brandin Podziemski get traded to the Utah Jazz, which would bring Golden State the apple of their eye in Lauri Markkanen? Let's get to the latest here. Shams Charania taken to the airwaves on Sirius XM to say this. I don't think the Jazz want to move Lauri Markkanen, but if the Golden State Warriors put in a Brandin Podziemski and, from what I'm told, 3 first-round picks, 3 or 4 unprotected pick swaps, 3 or 4 second-round picks, that could get the deal done. What I have kind of gathered here, I know swaps don't leave you without a pick, but it's very interesting, right? Because Shams is talking about over 10 draft picks exchanged for Lauri Markkanen and Brandin Podziemski. Mike Dunleavy Jr., though, I think would be a clown to say no to a Lauri trade if Brandin Podziemski is the only player going to Utah. So, look, it would be a clown move for Dunleavy to say, oh, you want Podziemski? Yeah, we're not including him for Lauri Markkanen. I get that Podziemski played well as a rookie. He's looked good in Summer League. His future is bright. But is he ever going to be the player of Lauri Markkanen? I don't think so. Anthony Slater of The Athletic on 95.7 The Game saying they don't want to trade Podziemski. He's beloved organizationally. One of the rare aspects to him, compared him to the Warriors' other recent picks, is Steve Kerr could not keep him off the floor as a rookie. What's interesting is that Steve Kerr has battled with Jonathan Kuminga. They've butted heads on the role and the minutes that Kuminga gets. He doesn't trust Moses Moody enough, and last year, this Warriors draft class played a decent amount, and Steve Kerr trusted Podziemski and Trey Jackson-Davis. Again, Pods is a really good player, not taking anything away, but do we think that he's compared to Lauri Markkanen, who's an all-star, most improved player, who I think could be the second star alongside Steph Curry? I don't know if Podziemski can become that guy. Really good piece, but not a star-level all-star guy, in my opinion. At least he's a few years away from that, and Steph Curry's 36 years old. You know, last year, 9 points per game, 45.5% from the field, almost 39% from 3. Again, not taking anything away from Pods. Like, the production was good. He passed the eye test for me. I like his game. He even said that without Klay Thompson, he can be that guy to knock down threes. He can play make a little bit. In the Summer League, here's his game log. Against the Kings, 15-4-1. Against the Suns, 16-7-6, 3-6 from deep. And against the Chicago Bulls, his finest showing, 21 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 8 of 14 from the deck, and 4 of 8 from three-point range. It's also clear that Brandin Podziemski is an NBA player. He's going up against subpar competition during the Summer League. He's too good for Summer League, but we already knew that. Jordan Elliott, NBC Sports Bay Area on Podziemski. One of the main goals of having him participate in the Summer League was to give the second-year guard an opportunity to build confidence as a number one option on the floor, which is exactly what he looked like on Sunday, given Steph Curry's propensity to play off the ball and the departure of Chris Paul. Podziemski's ascension as a primary ball handler within Golden State's offense will be paramount to the Warriors' success moving forward. If it looks anything like it did on Sunday, there's plenty of reasons to be optimistic. And part of me wants to see, by the way, a Pods-Kuminga duo, and I want to see them ascend. I'm intrigued by that on-court pairing and take the franchise reins, but not at the expense of Steph Curry's prime. And that's why the Warriors are in such a difficult spot right now and trying to maximize their remaining prime years for Steph Curry. Not easy to do. Not an easy job. And for Mike Dunleavy Jr. to take over for Bob Myers, not an easy task. So who would you rather have? Podziemski and picks or Lauri Markkanen? BP, LM, once again, let me know. As you venture down to the comment section to let us know, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Dub Nation, show up, show out. You always do for us, and because of that, we love you.